New footage from the Pokrovsk area captures a striking example of modern drone warfare. During a temporary halt, 2 Ukrainian cavalrymen were resting with their horses in open winter terrain when Russian FPV drones approached. The first drone swiftly targeted the soldier positioned next to the horses. Despite frantic attempts to neutralize the drone with firearm shots, the soldier was unable to hit the small, fast-moving UAV. Shortly afterward, a second FPV drone arrived at the same location, scanning for additional targets. It identified the second cavalryman attempting to flee the area. The drone's high speed and precision left no chance for escape, and the engagement was completed successfully. Don't forget to share your thoughts about the video in the comments. Subscribe and leave a like. New footage shows the Russian armed forces repelling a counterattack by an armored group of Ukrainian troops near the village of Rivnopilya in the Zaporizhia region. Several Ukrainian soldiers were captured, while others who survived the engagement were also taken prisoner. The operation took place yesterday, highlighting the effectiveness of Russian defensive measures against armored assaults. Russian fiber-optic FPV drone crews destroyed an enemy radar station. Combat operations are ongoing, with unmanned units continuing active strike missions in their sector. In Kherson, a group of 5 Ukrainian fighters made the decision to voluntarily surrender to Russian forces. Demonstrating a clear intent to avoid further combat, the individuals crossed the Dnipro River using an inflatable motorboat. Notably, they carried no weapons and wore no body armor during the crossing, highlighting both the urgency and the peaceful nature of their surrender. Upon reaching the opposite bank, they were taken into custody by Russian servicemen, effectively ending their participation in the ongoing hostilities. This incident underscores the human decisions and individual choices occurring amid larger military operations. In this new footage, Ukrainian forces are moving along an anti-drone grid corridor when they encounter an ambush by Russian tanks. The soldiers stop, exit their vehicle, and attempt to flee. Meanwhile, Russian drones take off. One drone pursues the fleeing personnel, while another strikes and destroys the abandoned transport vehicle. Hello friend. Today, new footage, Golier Pole area. A military group from the Ukrainian 425th Separate Assault Regiment, consisting of 2 platoons of armored vehicles and a truck, launched a counterattack south of Golier Pole. Units from the 38th Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade of the 35th Army, East Group, engaged the enemy. The attack resulted in the destruction of 1 armored vehicle, 1 pickup truck, and the neutralization of 14 soldiers. New footage, Mariupol region. In the Mariupol area, enemy forces advanced toward Severian positions using a Swedish-made CV-90 infantry fighting vehicle. The assault was halted by an initial FPV drone strike. A second fiber-optic drone engaged the same vehicle, destroying and setting it ablaze. Following the strike, the crew was systematically neutralized under continued FPV drone attacks. Calculations and targeting by the 15th Regiment proved highly effective. In this footage, a Russian airborne troops fiber-optic FPV drone operator engages a UAF HMMWV in the Kupansk direction. The drone tracks the vehicle as it moves along open terrain, maintaining a low-altitude approach to maximize targeting accuracy. As the HMMWV attempts to maneuver, the drone closes in and delivers a precise strike, disabling the vehicle and halting its movement. The footage captures both the approach and impact, highlighting the coordination between aerial reconnaissance and targeted engagement to neutralize enemy mobility on the battlefield. In this footage, drone operators destroy a relay antenna and a temporary deployment point used by a Kiev Forces strike drone crew, disrupting enemy coordination and preventing further unmanned attacks in the area. In this footage, units of the unmanned systems troops conduct coordinated precision strikes across multiple fronts. Midnight FPV drone teams of the Vostok grouping destroyed Kiev Forces hexacopters in Zaporozhye Oblast. 014 drone operators of the Sever grouping disrupted the rotation of Kiev Forces units in Sumy Oblast. 027 UAV operators of the Center grouping struck enemy equipment and manpower near the settlement of Grishino. 39 drone teams of the Ulyanovsk Air Assault Formation eliminated Kiev Forces personnel, UAV control points, and equipment near Lukyanovskoye in Zaporozhye Oblast. In this footage, fiber-optic FPV drone operators from the Vostok Group's 38th Guards Motor Rifle Brigade conduct strikes on UAF manpower and equipment northwest of Golier Pole, near the village of Tsvetkovo. The drone moves at low altitude over open terrain, identifies groups of personnel and military equipment, and delivers precise strikes, hitting targets positioned along field paths and near cover in the area. January 1st, 2026. Rubicon Collection Full Version. Here we go. Rubicon collections are already emerging on the very first day of the new year. This compilation brings together multiple episodes recorded across different sectors of the front, documenting continued combat activity involving unmanned systems from the opening hours of 2026. The footage reflects the persistent operational tempo, with drone crews conducting reconnaissance, tracking movement, and engaging confirmed targets under winter conditions. Across the featured segments, unmanned aerial platforms are used to monitor enemy logistics routes, detect concealed positions, and support strike operations against vehicles and fortified points. Snow-covered terrain, limited visibility, and damaged infrastructure form the backdrop, highlighting how modern warfare continues uninterrupted despite seasonal and calendar changes. The Rubicon Collection emphasizes the growing role of UAV coordination, real-time battlefield awareness, and precision engagement, underscoring how drone warfare remains a decisive factor from the very first day of the new year. In this footage, heavy glide bombs FAB-3000 equipped with UMPK guidance modules are used in strikes against Ukrainian armed forces deployment areas. The first episode shows a powerful airstrike on positions located on the outskirts of the city of Konstantinovka in the DPR. The munition impacts a built-up area where Ukrainian units were reportedly concentrated, producing a large explosion and extensive destruction across the target zone. The scale of the blast indicates the use of a high-yield aerial bomb design to destroy fortified positions and infrastructure. The second episode takes place in the village of Uspanovka in the Zaporizhzhia region. Here, another FAB-3000 with UMPK strikes a deployment area, with the impact causing significant structural damage and debris spreading across the surrounding terrain. The footage captures the moment of detonation and the immediate aftermath, highlighting the destructive power of the glide bomb against ground positions. Happy New Year wishes from a military medal hero of Russia, the commander of the antagonist group, Sudoplatov. In his New Year address, the commander reflects on the past year and the challenges faced by personnel in active combat zones. He extends greetings to service members currently deployed, emphasizing resilience, discipline, and unity under difficult conditions. The message highlights the importance of professionalism, coordination, and mutual support, especially as operations continue through winter and into the new year. The address also includes words of appreciation for those working behind the scenes, technical specialists, logistics crews, and support units, whose efforts remain critical to sustaining operations. Looking ahead to 2026, The commander expresses confidence in continued effectiveness, adaptability, and the ability to carry out assigned tasks despite changing battlefield conditions. The message concludes with traditional New Year wishes for strength, health, and a safe return home, marking the transition into the new year while underscoring that operational duties continue without pause. The Archangel of the Special Forces appears as a symbolic figure, illuminated by a faint light sign against the darkness. The imagery emphasizes vigilance, protection, and resolve, often used to represent elite units operating in high-risk environments. The soft illumination highlights the emblem without revealing surrounding details, reinforcing the idea of presence without exposure and strength maintained under concealment. Kupansk direction, January 2026. In the Kupansk sector, the first confirmed loss of an armored vehicle belonging to Kiev forces in 2026 has been attributed to the antagonist group. According to available footage and assessment, the strike resulted in a complete destruction of the tank following detonation, leaving no recoverable components at the site. The incident marks an early armored engagement of the new year in this direction and reflects the continued intensity of combat operations along the Kupansk front. Happy New Year! Hello friend. Today, new footage, Golier Pole area. A military group from the Ukrainian 425th Separate Assault Regiment, consisting of 2 platoons of armored vehicles and a truck, launched a counterattack south of Golier Pole. Units from the 38th Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade of the 35th Army, East Group, engaged the enemy. The attack resulted in the destruction of 1 armored vehicle, 1 pickup truck, and the neutralization of 14 soldiers.